This is Cassie.
And this is Jessie.
And you are listening to
Off Her Chops.
Off Her Chops.
Off Her Chops.
Off Her Chops. G'day, pork chops.
Whoa.
Yeah, I thought I'd go
We've gone from American to real Aussie.
to true blue, just bloody bogan, mate.
I love it.
Yeah. G'day, pork choppies.
Yeah.
Ep 7 here. Episode 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Unbelievable. We're getting close to 10. We're getting close to double digits.
Oh my goodness, we are. Imagine when we're at like episode 50.
I can't wait till we're at 300.
Very specific number. Why 300?
Well, I was listening to Call Her Daddy on the way here, and she's up
at
in
300?
the 100 mark. Multiple hundred marks.
Okay.
She just signed a huge deal, by the way. I mean to talk about someone else on
With-
our own podcast.
Put her over.
But on Spotify, the reports are she's like on a multi-year deal, and each year is worth like $20 million.
20 million.
Yes. But she's the top podcast. She just ranked higher than Joe Rogan.
Okay, wow. So she's the highest one.
She's the bee's knees.
I mean, shit, 20 mil.
I mean, what does that tell you? We keep fucking building pork chops.
Are.
We keep building.
Mate, we're coming for you.
Miss Alexandra Cooper.
Call you daddy. Yeah.
I'll call you daddy.
I'll call you daddy when we beat your number 1 spot. Interesting, lovely.
Yeah, but no, I thought that was great for her.
Yeah.
Anyway, back
Love
to
that.
us.
Love that for her.
Love that for her.
So we found out something from the last episode in the spelling bee.
Yes.
Miss Cassie Lee would like to address the pork chops for a second.
I'd like to formally apologise because you all came for my neck online about how, yes, look, I read the word and I pronounced it wrong. And given that Jess spelt the word wrong because I was saying the wrong word.
Common mistake.
I hope it's a common mistake. I was saying exasperate.
You were saying exasperate.
Where the word was, I can't even.
Oh, Snoogs.
Snoogs?
Sound it out for me.
Just say it.
Just real quietly.
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate.
See, I think they are.
Very similar.
But what upsets me is I feel like I've been learning. The word was written in front of me and I just didn't sound it out.
Yeah. Gotta go back to your, English days. Sound it out.
like year 7 English.
Damn. But
So
you're admitting
look,
your
I'm sorry.
mistakes.
I'll give you that point if it means anything.
Does mean something to me.
Okay, perfect.
Yep.
That's all that matters to me.
Lovely. So we've cleared that up and we're moving on.
Thanks for letting me know, guys.
So I was thinking the other day just how, fabulous our lives are.
Oh,
Yeah. Just
Sure.
feeling very grateful.
I've been feeling the same.
Very grateful for where we are.
Yes, where we've been.
Everything we've accomplished,
Yep.
where we're going,
Yep.
and who we're going there with.
Yeah.
Look, we're both married. We've spoken about this at length. But I was just feeling very grateful that we both have significant others / husbands / Snoogey RonDogg that we can have that support us,
Totally.
love us unconditionally.
Yep.
Very rare.
100%.
world.
I agree.
And it got me thinking about weddings, and I want to redo my wedding so bad.
So do I. That was so much fun.
So much fun. Like I had the best time, the best day. It flew by. I always tell Snoogs we're doing a 10-year.
So are we.
Redoing the whole thing, shebang.
Even RonDoggs is on board because he had such a good time.
Such a fun time.
Yeah.
But I thought that we could talk about our proposals.
Okay. Funny you say that. I was thinking about the way Ronnie proposed to me as I was falling asleep last night.
Oh, look at that. Perfect timing.
Yeah. But also, I do like the idea that we're going to talk about relationships because I feel like you have just guided me so much and just taught me about what a relationship, you and the Snoogs, like your relationship and the way you kind of done it, whatever.
The way you bring it to fruition. The way you book it.
I'm sorry. Microphone levels. Gosh, do lots of laughing lately.
Microphone level.
It's been good for me to see like what a good Snooks is dying.
Oh, frog in your throat.
You went down the wrong hole.
Someone's got a little frog in there. Snooks, we're just trying to record here, so if you can just be quiet, please keep it down over there.
Shit. It's been good for me to see, is what I'm trying to say.
Lovely. Makes me very happy.
Yeah.
I feel like I always take the mum role with you.
Absolutely.
I always try to just help wherever I can.
Yep. And I, as always, will appreciate that.
And I feel like we teach each other too
Okay.
in our friendship relationship.
Okay.
Put yourself over.
Thanks. I'm not sure how, but okay, I'll take
Just
it.
in everyday life, you always inspire me.
Oh.
So
You big cutie. You big bag of cutesicles.
oh, fuck, we're off to
A roaring start.
roaring start. So yeah, I that's so funny that you were thinking about it last night.
Yeah.
So I'd love to hear. I mean, I know the story because I know everything. But tell the pork chops how
the
RonDoggs
proposed.
made it a fish.
A fish. A fish. Okay, so let me give you a little backstory.
Here we go.
So, it was the year 2018.
Oh, there you go. Set in the mood.
Yeah. And we had the year had started, so he was talking about what he wanted to accomplish that year. And he kept saying career goals or personal goals that had nothing to do with me. And at this point we had been dating 3 years. And I was like, bro, what the fuck about me? And so I'd never said anything because I just want to support him and his goals. Mm-hmm. I know I matter. At the same time, I want some, some recognition or something. Anyway, so I had in my head, okay, I feel like we're at the point where I would happily get engaged to this man. Mm-hmm. I love him. I don't see my life with anybody else but him.
Yep.
I'm going to give him until the end of the year. And if he hasn't proposed by the end of the year, I'm just going to have a discussion about it. I'm going to tell him where I'm at. Do you see this heading the same way as I feel? Or am I wasting my time? Kind of thing.
Yep, smart.
And just kind of lay it out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the beginning of the year. And then we were off TV. We were recovering from tit job.
Tit job.
That we got freaking crucified for. Anyway, so we kept talking about we wanted to do a trip and we couldn't decide where. But then one day I was like, I've really been wanting to go to California, to LA, and just enjoy it. I haven't done that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So we booked a trip out to California. And I really wanted to hike. What's it called? Runyon Canyon.
Yeah.
Really wanted to do Runyon.
You spoke about that a lot before you went.
Yeah.
And then even after you went, you spoke
I
about
love
it.
it. Every time I go, I want to do Runyon.
One of your favorite spots.
So beautiful. I freaking love it. I want to do it now.
Let's go.
So we're hiking Runyon. I'm thinking nothing. Like I've got no idea. No. Actually, before the trip, I thought, because it was on my mind, I thought, man, if he was planning it, like this trip would be a really good time. Mm-hmm. But I had no idea. I thought it wasn't even a thought in his mind.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought, oh, this would have been a good trip to do it on. So we're hiking Runyon. I'm thinking nothing of it. Taking pictures. Here, babe, pose there, do my thing. And then, so he keeps saying, oh, I want to take a break. I want to sit down. I just want to keep going, mate. This is exciting for me.
Bring your water bottle and hurry up.
And I kept making him stop so I could take photos of him and stuff. And I could see he's going, I don't want to take photos or whatever. So he wants to sit down, but there's 2 people sitting where he wants to sit. And I said to him, if we just go and sit next to them, they'll leave. Yeah. This is a trick I've done my whole life.
It's great.
If someone else has got what I want, I'll go and sit next to them and they'll leave.
They'll get uncomfortable and leave.
Exactly. So that's what we do. We go and sit down, have a rest, have some water. And he's like, hey, let me take a picture of you. You keep taking pictures of me. Mm-hmm. So I was like, oh, cool. Can you maybe get one of me here? And he's like, yeah, sure. Turn around. I'll get one of you. It's candid. And it's you're looking out on across Los Angeles. Yep. Great thinking, babe.
Smart.
Because that was a in photo at the time.
Very trendy at the time.
Yeah, it was very trendy.
Yep.
So I did it. I'm just being candid, standing there. And then he's like, I got it. And I turn around and he's on one knee with this ring.
Oh my gosh.
I was in shock because like I said, I had no idea. And I had always dreamt of that too. I never wanted to know when I was going to be proposed to.
Yeah.
Like
Complete surprise.
Yeah, I love a surprise.
Yep.
So I wanted a complete surprise, which is exactly what it was. And I don't remember what he said. And what I appreciate is that he kind of like had a speech before he said, "Will you marry me?" Because sometimes I see proposals and they say, "Will you marry me?" And I think, oh, can you say something else too?
Yeah.
But that's just me being like a hopeless romantic. At
Yeah,
heart.
you want to know something.
I just want to know everything.
Well, all those movies, they're not... The
Exactly.
climax is that you want to get hitched.
Yeah.
You got to describe the
Yeah,
love.
no, I think you're right. It comes from that. So I don't remember what he said. I just remember it being so incredibly sweet.
Feeling.
And I asked him later, do you remember what you said? Like, did you plan it? Because I would really like to know what you said again. He as well, he doesn't remember. He doesn't know what he said.
Yep.
And so obviously I said yes. Most beautiful day aside from my wedding of my life.
Oh,
So yeah.
gorgeous.
And little did I know, here's a fun fact for you. When we first started dating, I sent Jess a pic of my dream ring. And if I was to ever get married, send this picture to my boyfriend.
I had specific instructions.
Yeah.
Yep.
So this was when we started dating in 2015 or something.
Years before.
I sent that to her. Had no idea that A, you kept it, and B, Ronnie asked for it.
Yep. It was the end of the year before, he had texted me.
Yeah.
And said, look, I'm going to propose to Cass. And I went, shut the fuck up.
And even the fact that you knew for 4 or 5 months.
Yep. I mean, last episode you said I was a bad liar. Well,
Yeah.
kept that from you.
I had no idea. And the fact, I must have said to him, hey, ask Jess. But I don't remember ever saying that. It must have been a flyby comment. Otherwise, he must have just gone to you.
I think he did. I think he just came to me. And he said, do you know, like, is there anything that I should know about the ring or anything like that? And I said, well, I have a picture for you, sir. Gave it to him. Bless his heart. He went and got that shit custom
To a
made.
T. Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep.
Then when it's all done, you know, the New Year's happened.
Yeah.
And he was picking it up. It was close to where you guys were leaving. I want to say like a week before or something like that. So he picks it up and he sends me a picture. And he says, do you think she'll like it?
Yeah, no shit.
And I say, it's a lot of pressure right now. Because I think she's going to love it because I think it's stunning. But what if I say yes and you hate it? I've just approved the ring. So I was stressing out. And I was like, no, she'll love it. She'll love it. Thank goodness.
It was my dream ring.
Your dream ring.
My dream
so
ring.
It worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
But I kept that picture, had that screenshot ready to go.
I appreciate that. And that's a little tip for anyone. If you don't trust your partner's styling or whatever, send a pic to your bestie.
Friend.
Yep.
They'll take care of you.
Yep.
Oh, I love that story.
Me too.
Because I remember the picture that he took before he turned around. Yeah, very specific. You should let's upload that.
I should, yeah, good one.
On the Off Her Chops page.
Yep.
At Off Her Chops.
Yep.
That'll be a nice memory to share with everyone.
Yeah.
Aww.
How about you?
Marriage. Mine was a little bit different. So Snooks and I
I don't actually remember this.
I was about to say, I don't think you know the story, but it's been so long.
It's been a while.
Snooks and I had been together for about 5 years at this point.
Okay.
Because we have been together since I was 19.
Yeah, you were young. You were
Really
both
young.
young.
Actually 4 years because I think we got engaged. It was my 23rd birthday. Snooks, 23rd birthday.
Oh, doesn't know.
Shrugged his shoulders.
Couldn't tell ya.
No, I'm gonna say 23 because we got married.
Was it
25?
Because I was
when I was
in
25.
Canada when you guys got
Yeah, it was.
engaged.
It was 23.
Okay.
Yeah. So dating for a couple of years. We had both generally discussed getting married, but
we have to know if you're both on the same page.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to know that.
You have to know where each other's intentions are.
Yeah.
So we were like sure we were going to get married.
Yeah.
Back then we had no money.
Right.
And that really comes into a factor.
Of course.
So bless his heart, Snoogey worked his ass off and he saved for a good year.
Really?
Then when we decided to go, we made the decision to go ring shopping.
Okay.
Together. If
I
you
can
know me.
See that. I can see that from you.
I want the ring to be what I want.
Of course.
Snoogey would have anxiety choosing without me he just, I'm very specific.
Yeah.
So even if I say, go buy me
Yeah.
a brown bag, he'll go buy me a brown bag and I'll say, I don't like it.
Yeah.
But he's like, but I got you a brown bag.
Yeah.
That's just me. So he knows that. So we went shopping together.
Yeah.
The first store I went into, I found my dream ring.
Okay.
So expensive. So expensive.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit. So we walked out and we were just thinking about it.
Yeah.
We looked in a couple of stores, but I kept going back to that one ring. I was just like, that's my dream ring. That's what I want. We had a conversation and I was like, at first I was like, but I really want it. And he's like, yeah, but it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then we flipped and then he was like, no, I want you to have it. And I was like, no, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But then he ended up purchasing it.
And did you know that?
I knew that he had bought it.
Okay.
Because we were living together with my parents.
Yeah.
So like we knew each other's income. Like
Sure.
we had to because we were paying bills, petrol, like all that kind of shit. So I knew that he had purchased it and it was all of his savings that he spent on it.
Oh, Snoogey.
So that's always like,
oh, he's gonna cry.
the ring always reminds me of not our struggles, but like how hard he worked to give me my dream ring.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I went back to the same place and we both got our wedding bands from there.
Yep.
And then I got an eternity ring, which was something, it's a tradition that not many people do, but my mum has an eternity ring. So you're supposed to get it on your 10-year anniversary.
Okay. RonDoggs. Just want you to
Just
know.
FYI.
On the 10th year,
On the 10th one.
I'm expecting another ring.
So I've always wanted
The set.
a set because my mum and my grandmother both had eternity rings.
It's a tradition.
So my wedding band and my eternity ring are the same and they go around my engagement ring.
Okay.
So we bought, and his band was from there too. So we bought it all from the same store.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's such a special reminder of like everything that we'd been through.
Yeah.
He got me that.
Can I ask a question
Yeah.
real quick? And maybe Snoogey, this is directed at you too. Do you think you would have picked the ring she wanted? Like, no. I'm very curious to know like what you would have picked.
Would you have? So I don't have my ring on at the moment. Actually, it's in my drawer box. It's a square shaped with two, like a big square and then two little squares, and then the band has like diamonds around it, and it's gold. Would you have chosen square or circle, or you honestly just don't know? Yeah.
No idea.
I'm about to say.
Okay.
And that's the thing. He wouldn't have known,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't want him to go waste money
Totally.
on
Absolutely.
something, you know.
And it's a lot of money to waste on something which is very common to not like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in that position.
Yeah. And I'd hate to say, I don't like it.
Can I change
That would
it?
break my heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But then you want to love your wedding ring, you know, and your bands. So I knew he had the ring. And he said, okay, I've got it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore.
Okay.
I was like, okay, all good.
Love it.
So in the back of my head, I knew something was going to happen.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for Snoogey was he wanted me to be surprised.
Yep.
Tough situation because I know he's got the ring.
Yeah.
So
any moment.
Any romantic dinners, any trips to the opera house, any rose petals on the
Sydney
floor,
Harbour.
anything that seemed sus, I would have been like, it's happening.
Yeah.
And he did not want that.
Okay.
So we
That
flew.
is a tough
It's a tough situation.
situation.
So we flew to Brisbane. Snoogey's niece has the same birthday as me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Same day, 23rd of June.
Yeah.
So we flew up to Brisbane. His family was there to celebrate her birthday and my birthday.
Okay.
So we're staying at his mum's house, and I wake up, and it's the morning of the 23rd, my birthday. Wake up. I didn't wake up naturally. I woke up to the Snoogey shaking me. Shaking me. And I'm like,
What time was it?
oh, 7:30?
7:30.
Very early.
Okay.
Snooks had been up for a couple of hours, sitting in a chair,
Sure, just
watching me sleep, sweating.
Wait, is that real?
Yep. Had been up watching me, got to 7:30, goes, can't take it anymore.
Oh my
So woke me
gosh.
up. Still had my retainer in. He goes, I know it's your birthday, so I just wanted to wake you up and I've got something I want to tell you. And I said, what? And I didn't know,
Yeah.
but he was already on one knee
Oh.
because he was like level of the bed. So he was already on my knee. And I said, what? and he pulled out the engagement ring. And like you, I don't remember exactly what he says, and I don't think he does too, but there's one line which I do remember, and it's something that I'll carry with me forever. He goes, "This is the first room where I said I love you. And this is the room that I wanted to ask you to marry me."
Oh, I have goosebumps. It's so beautiful.
I'll be honest, I don't remember his vows.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't remember mine.
Yeah.
But that line is the only thing I remember. Aww. So I cried with my retainer still in my mouth. Looking like a dink.
Morning breath.
Morning breath. And that's how it happened.
Oh.
So it's crazy how so different.
Very different.
So different, but perfect.
Yeah.
For like our own relationships, I guess. Yeah.
Snoogey, did you sleep that night at all? Nah. Because you knew you were going to do it. Yeah. So no shut eye for Snoogey.
When he's like, yeah, I had to wake up. I was just sitting there for hours. I was like, doing what? He's like staring at you.
Well, actually, the night before Ronnie proposed, he was doing a lot of journaling at that time. And he journaled about, because he didn't have an exact plan of how he was going to propose. It was just, he wanted to have the ring with him. So if the moment was perfect, he could do it.
I love that.
So do I.
Yep.
I mean, I had dreamed of fireworks and things like that.
Yeah. I mean, we all want the elaborate proposal, but when it comes down to it,
you don't really
want that shit. Spend it on the wedding.
Yeah, exactly. Or the honeymoon. So he ended up showing me later his journal for the night before, and I had him actually like printed out for me so I could keep it forever, because it was just the most beautiful piece of writing of just him and his thoughts being so excited to propose to me. Oh my God, I want to cry. I love him so much.
That is beautiful.
Oh, we're so lucky.
And that's the thing. Like, I was feeling so grateful because we do have our soulmates.
Yeah.
And it breaks my heart. Not everyone finds their soulmates. Yeah. And
I think a lot of people settle for what 100%. They think they deserve and for what they think that's as good as they can do, when deep down there's red flags and they know they shouldn't be treated this way or a certain way, whatever it is.
Yep. And I feel like, and that's where we're going to kind of get into some advice to give to the pork chops, because I feel like we are so lucky.
Yeah, we are very fortunate.
We've also been through some shit.
Absolutely.
So I feel like, guys, and I'll give you a little PSA, we're not doctors. We're not claiming to be psychiatrists, therapists. We're
from
just
our experience.
Two chicks trying to give you some advice, if you can take it or leave it.
Yeah, and I tell you what, like, Jess's advice to me over the years has been incredible. Like, you're the one I always go to for my relationship advice.
Knowing that I help
you
is like, that makes my heart full.
Good. Like, I'm glad.
If I would just do that my whole life. Just follow you around.
Making me happy.
What do you need? So Pork Chops sent in advice.
Okay, some relationship advice.
Oh
my gosh, I love this so much.
So we're trying to help you out, guys. Where's my piece of paper? Here it is. Okay. Number 1.
So cute.
How can I make my relationship work long distance?
What have you got?
So there are a lot of these questions where I'm going to refer back to my number 1 rule.
Yep.
The big C. Cass knows because I've drilled it into her. The big C is communication. And I will harp on that shit over and over and over again. It is the most important thing in any relationship, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, sister, brother, mum, daughter.
Yeah. Friendship.
Friendship. Friendship, anything. Yeah. Any relationship you have, I guarantee you, it all comes down to communication. Communication stems from everything, and it can go good, bad, shit's hit the fan, serenity. Everything stems from that one core.
Yeah.
So I will refer back to that probably 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So long distance, obviously communication. It's a tough one. I would just try and have a schedule and really plan those times where you can see each other. That's going to be the important thing.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Exactly.
And I don't know how long distance it is.
Yeah.
You and I both did long distance in the past. You and Snoogey started long distance.
Yep.
One of my first boyfriends and I started long distance. And it's not fun. But I feel like it's also, especially if it's in the beginning, I'm not sure where you guys are in this, but I feel like it's a good foundation to really communicate, like you're saying, and get to know each other.
Yep. Late night phone calls.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll probably reveal more on the phone than in person.
Absolutely. You're more comfortable.
So you take that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I will say, when you are with each other, enjoy the moment.
Yeah, and
don't
be
think
present
about leaving and not knowing when you're going to see each other.
Yeah. That's tough, but...
And then also, like, surprise each other. Send significant...
Yeah.
Like, flowers.
Yeah.
That will go leaps and bounds.
Yeah.
Just something to let them know that you're thinking of them.
Good morning texts.
Yeah. Just something small like that goes a long way.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah.
Saying good morning and good night.
Yep.
Very underrated these days.
Yep.
You know?
100%.
So I hope that helps.
Yep.
Question 2. How can I translate good texting vibes into good person vibes when I meet someone for the first time? So I guess they've been texting, hit it off, and now they're meeting for the first time. What will kind of be your, I guess, tips to make a good impression, good first impression?
Okay, so...
Because texting can be tough.
Well, there's no tone in text.
Exactly.
So I can understand that. So, and this was the same for when Ronnie and I first started. I feel like everyone starts texting first.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew each other from work, but we had never hung out in person. So it started with us texting.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was so much more comfortable, like, being a flirt on text than in person. So it's like when we finally decided to meet up in person, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to flirt in person.
You go shy.
I go very shy. Yeah. So for me, it was like just being myself and just kind of like being real.
And accepting what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good one. Next
I want to read the next one.
Yeah, you go. Let me turn that over.
Thank you. My girlfriend's family is overseas. Should I wait to meet them before proposing? Okay, so I can speak on this.
Yeah.
Because my family's in Australia. Ronnie and I here. Ronnie had not met my family.
Yep.
However, no, I don't think you need to wait to meet them, but I do think you need to build a relationship.
I think so too.
So texting the mum and dad. Zoom, getting to know them personally. A big thing for me was I wanted, and just being a traditional romantic, I wanted him to get my dad's permission. Well, he had never met my dad, and at that point, I actually don't even think they had ever had a conversation.
Yeah, I don't think they did.
I don't think so. So what I loved is that he got my mum's permission, which that was brownie points.
Yep.
And he got my dad's permission. I remember the day. So we were hanging out together on the couch, and all of a sudden his phone rang, and he picked it up very quickly and walked out the front and took a phone call. And I was like very suspicious, but not happy. I was suspicious, like, why the hell did he take a phone call not around me? Yeah. I was like, who is it?
Oh my gosh.
And
he wouldn't tell you?
Well, I didn't ask.
Yep.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I thought he's a good man. He's not going to do wrong by me.
Worked out good.
I later find out it was my dad calling for him to get permission.
I love that. Oh, man.
So, yeah. So, no, I don't think you have to meet, but definitely I would recommend building a relationship with the family.
I agree. Yeah, 100%. So, Snoogey had the intention of asking my dad for permission. Must have slipped his mind. just forgot in the heat of the moment.
Oh, my gosh.
I said yes. Then he rang my dad, and and my dad's name's Bob, and goes, Bob, just wanna ask you if I can ask Jess to marry me.
Wait, was this phone call while you were in Brisbane?
Yes.
Okay.
On loudspeaker, the engagement rings on my finger. My dad, bless his freaking heart, goes, oh, mate, of course you can. We already consider you family.
Oh, it's beautiful. I was going to say, you guys already had a really great relationship.
100%.
Yeah.
So then Snoogey goes, That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Because I just asked her.
And then how did he react?
They started cheering.
Aww.
So much love. They were just so happy.
Yeah.
So that story always makes me laugh. Oh.
Wait, I'm curious how long you had the ring until you proposed.
Yeah, I can't remember. Snoogs, do you remember? 6 months?
6 months?
Yeah, it was a while because I think it was on a payment plan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because so we had the savings, but
you don't want to drop it all.
No, I think we dropped like half of it, and then
also that gives enough time for you to almost forget.
Exactly.
Yeah,
some time had passed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so beautiful.
I am 33 and have been single most of my life. I'm thinking it's because I'm a good guy.
Oh.
Any advice? Well, I hate that saying, good guys finish last, because I think it's stupid.
Okay.
I think deep down, we all want a good guy. Why would you want to have an asshole?
Well, I think a lot of women have this like fantasy of the bad boy. And it's not real. That's an immature, unrealistic fantasy. That's all it is.
Yes, 100% fantasy. Yeah.
And I don't want to like stereotype a certain person to say is a bad boy, but I just feel like a lot of women find that mystery
danger attractive.
But I feel like every time someone's in a relationship like that, it's just toxic.
Yeah.
And for some reason, people like those games.
Yeah.
And each to their own. I want nothing to do with it.
Some people like drama in their relationship.
Yeah.
Some people like a thrill.
Yep.
That's totally fine. But when you're thinking about husband, a father, someone you can build a life with.
Absolutely.
You know, I think the good guys kind of will always prevail. So I would say stick with it. There's the best thing about this is there's no timeline. Yeah. You're on your own time, mate. So stick with it. Eventually, I promise, someone will come along for you.
Yeah, and I think just be open to it and don't every time like you meet someone or something think, oh, but I'm the good guy. She's not going to want me, or he's not going to want me, or something like that. Just be you.
You're just a person.
Be you. And confidence is the most, I think, attractive quality in any person, in any relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Being confident, know who you are, know your values, and what you're looking for, I think, is a big thing. It's not just, I'll take whoever can get me. Yeah. No, like, this is my checklist of what I look for in a potential partner who I want to share the rest of my life with, and I won't settle for less.
And also know what you don't want.
Yes, that's huge.
That's a big thing that people kind of let them slip their minds.
Yeah.
But that's just as important. Okay, lovely. This one.
Thoughts on online dating?
It's very 2021, isn't it?
Yeah, I wouldn't know where to start. I'm so lucky I had to do that.
Thank fuck. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't ever have to do it.
Yeah, I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I know a lot of friends who are now engaged or married or in a seriously committed relationship with people they have met online. Actually, both my mum and my dad remarried to people they met online. And
it's such a broad... Yeah. Like it's not just your online dating websites. Yeah. It's also Facebook. It's also Instagram. Yeah. It's also like Twitter. There are so many social media platforms that you can meet someone. Yeah. People that you know pop up. You connect with them and stuff. Yeah. So, I mean, just if you're going to put yourself out there, put yourself out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's the day. That's the day we're in as well.
It's the modern day era, right? It's the social media age. Yeah. So, what is the best meal for a first date?
Oh my gosh, okay. I got a story about a first date and a meal, okay? I don't know if I've ever told you this. So I was in high school.
Okay.
And my best friend at the time, I'm going to say Ebony, but her name's Ebony. I said, should I say her name or not? Ebony.
Her name's Ebony.
Her name is Ebony. Her and her boyfriend, who had been together for a while, and I was always the third wheel. So we went to one of his football games, and there was a boy there that I thought was attractive. And so he was like, oh, let me set you up. We'll go on a double date. I thought, oh, that'd be fun. Nice. I was really I was like 17. So I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going out on a real date with someone by myself. I did not have that kind of confidence. No. Also, I had $20 if I could ask mum for some money. I didn't have money. Anyway, so he set up this double date, and it was planned for like a few weeks away. And I was excited the whole time up to it. But the day of, I was like, I don't want to go. I have no interest. I'm not, nothing. Zilch, don't want to go. Can we cancel, please?
Oh, gosh.
And they said no. And I said, oh,
forced you.
Fuck, yeah, I had to go. So we went. I'm already not wanting to go. This guy's nice, maybe a little too friendly. Our food comes and he starts eating off my plate.
No.
Cassie doesn't share food. Joey. Yes.
Tell me you yelled that at him.
No, that was a friend's reference.
Oh my god.
Joey doesn't share food.
Whatever.
Yeah, I knew it. So that, anyway, so I didn't say anything because
That is so rude.
I didn't have the confidence to say anything, but I actually think he like combined his plate with mine, like French fries or whatever it was.
Okay.
Which, yes, that is a sharing food, but I ordered whatever it was and French fries.
Yeah,
That's
no.
what I ordered.
Yeah.
And so when he did that, I like, done.
Yeah.
Like nothing can win me after
Nah.
this.
A deal breaker.
Deal breaker.
Yeah. No, hate that.
Yeah.
For me, I had one instance where I went over to an ex-boyfriend's house for dinner. Saying it reluctantly, Snoogs giving me death eyes right now. And they served spaghetti.
Oh no!
And like you, I was 16, 17, had braces.
Oh no!
That's not a winning combination.
Okay.
Shit went everywhere.
Oh no!
Try and gargle water to get it out.
Oh.
Not sure how old you are, but I
Yeah.
would try and stick to like food in a like simple food where you can knife and
Yeah.
fork it.
I would even say
Simple.
for a first date, make it a coffee date
Yes.
or something like that.
Something chill
Something there's
Or
no
a
pressure.
movie
A movie, popcorn
is
perfect.
a good one.
And actually, that's a good one because you can share the popcorn if you like each other. Maybe you can accidentally dip your
Yeah.
hand in there at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, or if you really don't, you wait for them to get their hand out.
Exactly.
Or get your own.
Yeah, I'll get your own. See if they pay for it.
Yeah.
So I would stay away. I would even stay away from like pizza because
I would too, not finger food.
it's nothing finger food.
Yeah.
Stick to the old fork and knife.
Knife and fork.
Knife and fork.
All right. Advice for someone trying to date again after being in an 11-year relationship. Wow. I mean, first of all, that's going to take time to get over and to work through because it obviously ended for a reason, which I'm sure is not easy. So firstly, take that time.
I was just about to say.
Don't rush into feeling like you have to be with someone, otherwise you don't know who you are.
Grieve that relationship.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a good 11 years is a long time. So who you were before that relationship started is going to be different to who you are now that it's ended. So take some time to work out who you are. And it goes back to what do you want? What do you not want?
Yep.
Because I'm sure you learned a shit ton from an 11-year relationship.
So work that out before you even start trying to get back in the dating field.
Yeah.
Mate. Yeah. Take the time. Next one, career or save the relationship? I feel like that's a day old question, right?
That is, when I was a teenager, I always said to myself, I will always pick my career over love. Now,
Not a
complete
chance in hell.
opposite.
Not a chance in hell.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, the people that you have in your lives, and this is just for me, they outweigh any career I'll ever have.
Yep.
And I'm lucky enough that I can say that. I know it's different for some people.
Yeah.
Some people don't have families and relationships like that.
Yeah.
But for me personally, relationships will always, even my relationship with you,
Yeah.
that'll outweigh any career. Like it's, just being grateful for that.
I feel like maybe this is very situational though, because
It is.
if this is something where it's like maybe you're not happy in the relationship and you're given a ultimatum. Well, then it's like, well, is this fair?
Yeah.
Is this my dream career? Am I really trying to build this career? Are we young? Like, there's so many questions.
So many factors. Yeah.
I would say if you're having any red flags or anything like that,
Pick the career.
pick the career and be true, be real with yourself. Really ask yourself those questions because that is a very big decision.
But I feel like if you actually sat down
Yeah.
and asked yourself that question, the answer you would know it in 2 seconds. Like you would, in your heart, you would know.
It's accepting that.
100%. It's real, like it's allowing you
Yeah.
to say one or the other.
Yeah. Which is scary.
Totally.
What is a key element to a relationship?
Communication.
The big C.
The big C.
Communicate, communicate, communicate.
Communicate. I strive all the pork chops to
Communicate more.
up
in
your
their
communication.
lives. Yeah.
I tell Snoogs everything.
Yeah.
Absolutely everything. Small, big, minor. He knows absolutely everything. How I'm feeling every time of the day. If there's something on my mind I need to talk to him about.
Yeah. Good or bad.
Good or bad. If he needs to do the washing.
Yeah.
If we need to sort out our weekend. Like, it doesn't matter, like, how minor you think it is.
Yeah.
I love talking to him and I love hearing from him.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
When he comes home, I always ask him how his day was. Mm-hmm. And I'm genuinely interested in his response.
Yeah.
Because every day it's different. So when you can actually listen
Yeah.
to your significant other, I promise you, you won't be bored.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like a,
You shouldn't be.
bye, I love you. Like, no, every word that we say to each other has meaning.
Yeah. Yeah. A relationship should be, you should enjoy communicating and not like, not good morning and goodbye, have a good day.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to bed.
Have some substance to it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bit of dynamic.
Bit of dynamic. How can I inspire body confidence in my wife? She is beautiful, but just does not see it that way.
Oh, I love that question.
I know.
That just says how much you care about your wife.
Yep. It's tough. I mean, we've spoken about our body dysmorphia. I would just say have patience because it's something that she can and will overcome, but it just takes time.
Yeah.
So what you just said there, she is beautiful. I would smother her with love and affection and let her know how beautiful she is to you and how sexy she is to you.
Yeah, totally.
And just give her that confidence that she needs.
I agree. I think you're doing the right thing and it's sticking with it and giving her the time to believe it in herself.
Yep.
Yeah. What is the best date to have without leaving the house? I love a games night.
You're talking my language.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
games night is my
nights.
favorite because it's fun. It's lighthearted. There's no pressure in it. You
Super
can laugh
chill.
at yourself and each other.
Yep.
You can have fun food.
Yep.
Whatever it is.
Whatever you want to do.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah. I mean, if the Snoogs and I are just home, we'll probably just order Domino's and chuck a movie on in the theatre room.
Yeah.
That's my favourite thing to do.
That is my favorite thing to do as well.
So good.
Except Pizza Hut.
Eat pizza. Yeah. We go through phases, guys. Yeah. It used to be all about Pizza Hut, then it switched to Papa John's, and now I'm on the Domino's kick.
Yeah, I used to be all about Papa John's and then I
Yeah.
started getting shit.
You switched to the old
Now I'm
P Hut.
obsessed with P Hut. Sponsor me.
Send us free
I
pizza.
spend so much money at Pizza Hut.
Sponsor the podcast. We will eat pizza
Oh,
every episode.
not bad.
Hey?
Yeah.
Come on, pizza. Last advice question. What are your thoughts about getting married at a young age?
I would say you and I both got married young.
See, it's weird. So I was 25. I'm the youngest of three. So I have older brother, older sister.
Yeah.
They were both married with kids by 22.
22.
Yep.
Wow.
So for me, and I don't have children.
yeah,
I'm like,
you're late.
I'm late.
You're late to the party. I didn't realize they were that young.
Yeah, they're both really young.
I feel like that was maybe the time back then. Like I feel like every year the age for getting married and having kids and settling down or whatever gets older and older.
Yeah.
Just because people realize
You don't need to. There's no rush.
there's no age limit on it, kind of thing. I was. I get confused. I think I was 20.
Well, it's a 2-year anniversary this year, right?
Hold on now. So this year I'm going to turn 29.
I thought you were
28,
27.
27. I was 26 when I got married, 25 when I got engaged.
That's right. You were 26 and then you turned 2 months later, 27.
27,
Yep.
yeah.
Hit the mic.
Oop.
I think married at a young age is fine. Anything under 18, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think you're pushing it, to be honest.
I
think you need to be. I think you need to grow up first.
I don't think you know yourself yet to give that to someone else.
Me at 22, 23, I was so immature still.
Yeah.
I didn't grow up until I was 24, 25.
Yeah.
So I would just let yourself become the person you want to be.
Yeah.
Because if you love that person, they ain't going anywhere.
I mean, there's no rush.
No rush.
I mean, people I know like Lacey Evans and her husband, they're high school sweethearts. Same as Bronson
Beautiful.
Reed and his
Yeah,
wife Paige.
yeah, it
High school
happens.
sweethearts. It absolutely happens. But I also don't think there's anything wrong with just waiting till you're mid to late 20s. Like if you are really that committed to each other,
buy yourself a promise ring.
Yeah.
And call it a day.
Yep.
You know.
Go on a holiday, call it a honeymoon.
Yeah. Move in together. There's so many other things that you could do.
Yeah.
Than
I mean,
get
I
married.
don't know what young age.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know what means.
What
by that.
they're talking about.
But yeah. And some people say like don't do it in your 20s. Wait till you're at least 30, and it's like it's gonna be individual for everyone.
Yeah.
But I'll go back to
figure it
it.
out.
You got to know who you are, what you want, and if this is right for you.
Absolutely. Well, I hope we helped you, Pork Chops.
Yeah, I hope
The little relationship advice, because everyone's situation is different. So, we're just trying to help wherever we can.
Yeah, we're just trying to spread some positivity in the world.
Spread some love seeds.
Yeah. Little
Sprinkle that shit. Oh, a Cupid arrow.
Cupid.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We're just blowing kisses over here.
I think it's time for a pop quiz.
It's time for the pop quiz.
I'm so excited.
All right, pop quiz.
I'm so excited. I'm going first.
Like I have to answer first
Cheers, Creaky.
because you lost.
Deal with it.
Can the reigning champion?
See, you've got a rep to
I
live up
know.
to.
Well, actually, when I watched it back, I guessed a lot of those answers. It was pure luck.
But I feel like I think you subconsciously knew the answers, but you were just reluctant to answer it in case it was wrong.
I legit have never heard of the word nonagon.
But then you say non. What does it sound
Yeah,
like?
nine.
So
Yeah.
like, do you know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
feel like you're smart.
But even
You've got
the
common
ones
sense.
with the what's the story? This happy grumpy
Snow White.
Snow White. I don't know that story at
Yeah.
all.
But you got it now. I was so impressed.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Light me up.
Pop quiz time.
Okay. Fake timer is on. Let's go.
True or false? You can sneeze in your sleep.
Oh. This is a trick question. True.
Wrong.
I see. That's why I thought it was a trick question.
She's pissed off.
Wait, you can't sneeze in your sleep? See, I was going to go for that, but then your reaction made me feel like...
Mate, I just looked into the camera. I don't know why you're... hang on, we're getting off topic here.
All right.
Question wrong.
Wrong.
Question wrong.
Oh,
Okay, number
I'm
2.
upset.
You were having cheer sex with him is a line from what movie?
Bring it on.
What colour is the drink absinthe?
Blue?
Green.
Oh, okay.
The old green fairy makes you hallucinate.
Oh, really?
I have a shot of it before. Oof.
When? Before this?
No, not before this. No, my brother's engagement party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you hallucinated?
I didn't hallucinate, but they call it the green fairy. If you have enough, you start hallucinating.
Oh, shit.
They get like strong shit. It's like
Wow.
banned. I think it's banned in some places.
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
heard
know.
of ABC shot. What is that? Absinthe, Bacardi.
Oh. I don't know, but this one you put
Something
sugar on
else.
top and you light it on fire and it seeps through.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's full on.
Legit. Okay.
Question 4. What's the capital of Florida?
Orlando.
Wrong. Snoogs wanted me to put
Pensacola.
that one in.
What is it?
Tallahassee.
Oh, what the hell?
I had the exact same answer.
Where the hell is Tallahassee?
It's up to the left, right, Snoogs? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sucking.
Next one. What was Leonardo DiCaprio's character called in Titanic?
Oh, I should know this. It was Rose and Pass.
Okay. How many wonders of the world are there?
7.
Ding. Who sings Drop It Like It's Hot?
Snoop Dogg.
Ding. How many seasons of The Bachelor have there been?
Oh, 16.
25.
Whoa, I was off.
They
and
banged
I
them
love
out,
that
yeah.
show.
What famous rapper interrupted Taylor Swift's speech at the 2009 VMAs?
Little John. I'm
Ooh.
joking. I'm joking.
Oh.
I
I was going to say
it's only because you said Little John last
Little John.
Kanye West.
Ding. If I had $10 and spent $6.73,
Oh, I hate this.
how much money would I have
Wait,
left?
you have 10 and you spent
$6.73.
So you have $3 and 27 cents.
Ding.
Yes!
Fucking hated those questions.
I had to
Emma. So you got one.
Oh, I suck.
Oh, wait, no, we have to go back.
Oh,
Leonardo
yes.
DiCaprio's character in Titanic.
Jack Dawson.
Yes, good girl. Ding.
God.
1,
I just
2,
needed to zone
3,
in.
4, 5, 6. Better than your first one.
Better than the first. What's my average?
All right, hang on a second. You got 5, 10, and 6.
7 and-
I'd say 7.5.
7 3/4.
Yeah, we'll go
8.
7. No, Snoog's
5,
putting up
6,
7.
7.
Okay,
Just
7
5,
average.
7, all right.
Okay.
All right, are you ready?
Oh,
What
I hope
did you
so.
get last week?
I got
5.
7. I got 8 the first time and 7 the next time.
Oh, that's right. Your average is 7.5.
7.5.
All right, so I'm looking for at least a 9 from you.
Oh, I don't know about
Okay. Okay. What is the name of the male R&B group created by P. Diddy?
that. Day 26.
Yes, good job. What countries make up the UK?
Ireland.
Get more specific.
Ireland's not a. It's not a country. Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, but I need you more specific on Ireland.
Oh, I pass. I come back to it.
Okay. If you measured the length around a circle, what is that measurement called?
Circumference.
Yes. If someone is pregnant with sextuplets, how many babies are there?
6.
Yep.
Oh.
What country invented the apple pie?
Germany.
No,
Oh.
England.
Ah, shit.
What direction does the sun rise in?
Oh, rise.
Yeah.
Rises in the east.
Yes, good job.
Sets in the west.
All right. Who wrote the unofficial Australian anthem entitled Untouched?
Veronica's?
Yes.
They were my theme entrance
They
music.
were. True or false? The moon has moonquakes. Like the
Like
earth
an
has
earthquake?
earthquakes.
False?
True.
Oh, shit.
Brothers and sisters are siblings. What are nieces and nephews?
Cousins.
To you.
Oh. Oh, like auntie and uncle? Is it-
Like what
Say it
is...
again.
What are nieces and nephews to you? Then you can have siblings, but your nieces and nephews are your...
Nieces and nephews. I'm so confused. Skip.
Okay. Who is Miley Cyrus' godmother? Oh.
No idea.
What?
No idea.
Did you watch Hannah Montana?
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought you would have known this one.
That
face.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Damn.
No.
Okay. Who was that?
Dolly Parton.
Ah, wouldn't have guessed it.
Okay, so we're going to go back to what countries make up the UK?
Okay. Here we go. I always get confused with Europe and UK. United Kingdom. United Kingdom.
The United Kingdom.
Britain.
No. The conviction. Britain.
Wrong?
No, it's
Shit.
wrong.
Okay. What was the other one?
Brothers and sisters are siblings.
Yep.
What
siblings.
are nieces and nephews?
They would be your siblings' kids. I'm not wrong.
No, I mean, sure. Nibblings.
What? I never fucking heard of that. Is that a real thing? Nibblings.
I didn't just make it up.
Oh, I've
my
never heard of
gosh.
that before.
Oh my gosh.
Nibblings. What the?
Because they both start with N.
Oh, gotcha. So instead it's siblings, nibblings.
Also, the
Shit.
countries that make up the UK.
Yeah, let me hear them.
England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Wouldn't have gotten it.
You know that game where you play where you jump in and out? England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. England, Ireland, Scotland, Wales.
Yeah.
But it's Northern Ireland.
Damn it. Wouldn't have gotten Wales at all.
Um,
How many did I get? Count them up.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Shut the front door.
Yeah, you got... Oh, she's going to double check her answers.
2, 3, 4, 5. Because you're not giving me a niece in it yet. You're right. 5.
Yeah, well, you didn't even hear of it, mate, let alone am I going to give it to you.
Shit.
What did I get again? Okay, so I won. So you keep the creaky chair.
Fuck. 5 out of 10. I've dropped the ball.
Yeah,
on that
50%. You're
Damn. What'd you get? 6.
Yeah. So I beat you. That's 2 weeks in a row, or 2 pop quizzes in a row I've beat you. I know you're very competitive, so
I am.
Want to rub that one in your face.
Thank you. Rubbing salt in the wound. Appreciate it. Love you too. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
You're welcome.
Moving on.
What was your favourite question?
The bloody 6 tuplets.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually a little surprised you got day 26.
Mate, you know our love for making bands.
I loved that show.
To be honest, when you first said it, I said shit. I said 21 days. No, that's not right.
You
day
knew 26.
it. Yeah, in the back of my head.
Yeah, that was like me with Jack Dawson.
Anyway.
Jack Dawson.
I'll never let go, Jack. Time for Q&A.
Okay.
You ask the questions and we give you the answers. It is time for the questions of the week.
Cranky about that one.
Cranky. She's cranky. She's still on the pop quiz and cranky about it.
Cranky.
Your boobs look huge.
Thank you. I just looked down and I went, whoa.
Yeah, me too.
Coming at ya. Do.
Did you mean to do that? No.
First of all, I'm about to wet myself because I need to pee so badly I keep laughing. Second of all, I thought it was done. And then when I read it, it said do.
No.
No. Oh, I'm crying.
Oh my god, my stomach hurts so bad.
I didn't think it was going to sound like that when I said it.
No.
Do. Sorry about that. Little laughing fit.
We've got our shit together.
Pronunciation was a little bit off.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. Question number 1. Do your husbands ever get annoyed when you do not wear your wedding bands?
I wear mine all the time.
Yeah.
Unless I'm in the ring training or I'm in the gym, I wear it all the time.
Constantly.
I love wearing it.
Yeah.
I love people knowing.
Married.
Married. And I've got my dream ring.
It's stunning. Sparkles is gorgeous.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll be honest, I don't wear mine very often.
Yep.
I only put it on for like special occasions.
Yeah.
That's because when we started traveling, like I wore it when I was back in Australia.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
But when we started traveling, even in NXT, we were in the ring and then in the gym.
Yeah.
I didn't want to like take it off, put it back on, keep it in my bag. And then when we were on the main roster, I didn't want to travel with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got super anxious that I would lose it.
Yeah.
It was like my biggest fear.
Yeah.
It's insured.
Yeah. But you don't want to lose it.
But I don't want to lose
Yeah.
it. And I even said to Snoogs, I can start wearing it all the time.
Yeah.
But would you be okay if someone stole it? If it got lost?
Yeah.
If it got chipped and we had to replace the diamond?
Yeah.
And he was like, no, that would really upset me.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I just leave it
Stick to date nights.
where it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Special occasions.
Yeah.
I love wearing it, but
Yeah.
like we're just so active.
Yeah.
I hate taking it off, putting it back on.
Yeah.
So I just keep it in one spot. But yeah, he doesn't get
And he's fine
annoyed
with it.
because he doesn't wear his all the time either. Because
neither does RonDogg.
active as well. So
Actually, sometimes it annoys me when RonDogg doesn't wear his.
hey,
Yeah.
wear your damn wedding band, RonDogg.
And I'm not sure why he doesn't wear it. Actually, I should ask. But he's got like He's got one of those rubber, like, athletic ones.
Yep.
You could wear that.
You can. Next episode, we'll come back to that.
No, but it doesn't make me angry. I don't know.
Just like thinking about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
When and where did you both meet your significant others?
It was at a wrestling show
Okay.
in Sydney. The first time we ever met, I was a prankster.
You were a prankster?
Yeah, because back then ribbing was a big thing. You know when people rib people?
Yeah.
But like I used to try and do it in like a fun
Right.
way.
You didn't shit in anyone's
No,
bags.
No.
Yeah.
So I hid Snoogie's shoes in a bathroom, and
Wait, did you do that to flirt?
a little bit?
Okay.
Get his attention.
Yeah.
And he had to go in there with no shoes on, and there was piss on the floor.
Gross.
So that was my first impression.
Yeah. Joke's on you.
Joke's on him because he married me. Well, yeah, what was yours?
Well, here in Orlando, I actually don't remember the
Like the
first time
first
because
time, yeah.
he remembers the first time.
Okay.
So we were at Carmela's housewarming party.
Oh, yes.
That was 2 nights before we even had our first day at the
my
performance
gosh.
center.
We had been in America for like 5 days or something at that time. Yeah.
And he was at that party.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I didn't realize that there were so many people there we were meeting. Also, everyone there was people that we have idolized on TV.
So we were scared shitless.
So we were like so excited to meet these people who we enjoyed their work and who we were about to start working with.
Yeah.
And we were
cool.
just, I remember we were having the best time with Cash.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
We had a lot of fun with him that night. But yeah, I didn't realize RonDoggs was there.
Yeah.
At the back. Just
I
sipping his beer.
don't remember him being there.
Well, no, because he wasn't like
No, he's not
where we were kind of thing.
And we were playing beer pong that
Yeah,
night.
we were very,
Aw.
we were
We were trying to
we're
get
going
in
out of
with
our
it.
comfort zone
Yeah.
to fit in.
Yeah. Hence the beer pong.
Yeah. But like when the moment that I like obviously knew he was there was just at training, and I was like,
I noticed him.
holy cow, that man is attractive.
Holy smokes, he's hot.
holy smokes.
Oh, I love that. Did being on the road full time ever impact your relationship?
Not negatively. I would say
Just deal with it, right?
absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Yes. Phrase of the day. Yes.
Yeah, no, it really only made me miss Ronnie more, and it made it harder to leave every time because I didn't want to leave him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
For me, Snooks and I, we're good with long distance, busy schedules.
Yeah.
We've kind of been through it all, so
Yeah.
we just have a good routine that we stick to.
Yeah.
And it never became an issue. Plus, he is the most supportive
Yeah.
husband ever. Big Mark. Loves the wrestling. So when I would tell him what I would be doing, he would just be over the moon.
Yeah.
So it's nice when your partner
Is supportive.
can relate to that as well.
Love it. Good for you, Snoogs. Jess, how was it deciding as a couple to move from Australia? That was a tough time.
So we found out we were having a tryout, you and I,
Yep.
around April. We found out that they were coming in August. At this point, Snoogs and I were engaged, and our wedding was booked
Yeah.
for November of
Yeah.
that year.
Yeah.
So we had our tryout in August. We found out in October, right, that we were signed.
It was 7 weeks
Like
after
8
the
weeks
tryout.
after.
It was
And
7.
It was late August, so it would have been like beginning of October, maybe.
No, it was. It
End
was
of
September.
End of
It
September.
was September. Yeah.
So we found out that we got signed, and I was like, wow. So Snoogs and I always had a plan for if that happened.
Yep.
In terms of just visas.
Yep.
So once I found out that I was signed, Snoogs straight away, next day, went to get all his stuff sorted.
Yep. Yep.
That was just a plan.
Yep.
So we get married in November, and we were supposed to come over in January.
December.
Or December, was it?
For medicals?
Or December we came over for medicals, but we
Yeah.
were supposed to start.
Oh, it was February.
It was February. So we were supposed to start in February, and then
Yeah.
it got pushed back to April.
Yeah.
So Snoogs and I went on our honeymoon over Christmas and New Year's, and then we were thinking that we were going to leave in
Yeah.
February.
Yeah.
Ended up leaving beginning of April, and then we were apart from each other for 4 months.
Yeah.
So we got married when on our honeymoon, and I was like, deuces. Yeah. So that was like I want to say it was the hardest time of our relationship, but when I look back at it, it really wasn't any different.
I think it was hard because you guys missed each other so
and
much.
we were newlyweds.
Not because the relationship was bad.
It was just we miss each other.
Yeah.
So 4 months, and then eventually he met me in Orlando. But and that's how I knew I kind of like, I found my person.
Yeah.
Because whenever like I would talk about getting signed, Snoogs would also, like, he knew what he was going to do.
Right.
So it's just like,
Yeah.
and I always tell him our story is fate, because every like bump in the road that we've had, we've overcome it with such like ease.
Right.
And doesn't mean shit isn't stressful or hard, but we've just always overcome it in a way that I'm just like, wow, we're so lucky because shit just works out for us.
Yeah.
So very thankful. But
Yeah.
we had
You know.
plans and plans before that happened.
It is my turn.
It's your turn, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, you just read that one to me.
Well, I just...
Why I think I grabbed yours.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Name the husband tag team.
Oh.
Actually, I've got
one.
it.
Hit us with that.
It's SnoogDogg.
Snoogdogg. I love that. I love that. Snoogdogg in the house. I have the lamest one.
What?
The Commonwealth Connection.
That is very lame.
Super generic.
Commonwealth Connection.
Maybe that can be their tag team finisher.
Yeah, I was going to say that can be their finishing maneuver.
Okay.
What is their finishing maneuver?
I would say a double DDT.
Double DDT?
Yep.
That's boring.
Like flatten them out, kind of like.
I think it's I think their finishing maneuver is more of like a blockbuster type deal.
Okay. Yep.
With one of them propping
Someone up. Other
Here
one
comes
off.
Snoogs off the top rope.
Yeah. Hopefully it doesn't trip. Yep. Off the second rope.
Second rope.
Yeah.
Not even top.
No, top. Off the second rope.
Yeah, and hits that.
And
blockbuster.
bam.
Yep.
Love that. That'd be a great tag team.
We can manage you guys if you
Yeah.
like. We're available for your services.
We're available for bookings.
Yeah.
And we're great at the mark. Can we please get a RonDogg and Snoogs on?
SnoogDogg.
Snoogs on for a pop quiz, wives versus husbands.
Oh my gosh, I
That
love
would be
that.
so much fun.
Yes, we will endeavour to.
We'll get back to you.
Yep.
We'll get back to you. Next cue.
Yep. Okay. Cassie, has the age difference between you and Ronnie ever been a problem? Oh, that's even a question. Makes me laugh. It's never been a problem. He is actually 11 years my senior.
Yep.
That has never been an issue for me. I think it wasn't necessarily an issue for him, but I was 22 when we first started dating.
Super young.
So he was kind of like thinking I hadn't really, gone through my party phase. I hadn't really gone through like the 20-year-old phase, you know, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And I said to him, I know you don't really know me yet, but I'm not going to go through that phase. That's not who I am. Mm-hmm. And I knew that.
Deep within your soul.
Yeah, I knew that 100%. But he was like, okay, I hear what you're saying. I've been there, so I still think you've got this phase to go through. Yeah. But he was like, I'm keen to like see where this goes.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool, perfect.
That's great.
And I mean, it was very easy for me to prove that. It just wasn't me. I'm not a partier.
Mate, he spent a Friday night with you and thought, oh, okay, yeah, she's legit.
Yeah, I had my phase because in Australia the legal drinking age is 18, and I went balls to the wall.
We were young when we.
Oh, that's the thing in Australia too. You drink underage too, and I think that is a thing here as well. But just because underage in Australia is
like 15, 16.
Yeah. Whereas here underage would be like 18, which is
19,
what's
which is
legal for us.
Yep, totally.
So I went balls to the wall from my 18th birthday for 3 months. Got that shit out of my system.
Thought this isn't for me.
Did not want anything to do with it anymore. I used to, if I went out, and this is when I was realizing I'm not into this life, my goal would be to be home, showered, makeup off, face cleaned, teeth brushed, in my pajamas, and in bed by midnight.
What a lovely night.
As a 19-year-old,
right?
like that was my goal.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
It's never been a thing.
No, I feel like I'm an old soul and he's
a young soul.
Yeah.
And I know people say that, but in your instance, that really is the case.
Yeah.
You guys level up so well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big pop for the question.
Yeah.
Okay. Has there been any instances where your husband's ever got jealous? No.
No. I mean, not that I know of.
No. Yeah. No. I can't think of any time. I mean, they're grown ass men.
Yeah, they're grown men, and we have so much trust in our relationship.
Yeah, that's another thing. Trust is a huge key. Once you have that, all the petty shit just goes out the window.
Trust and communication, you can't lose.
The old TC.
It's a winning combination, TNC.
The TC.
Throw an L in there for love. TLC.
In sync.
Who would get the better deal if you had to swap husbands for a week? Honestly, I feel like they're very similar.
I think they would get.
I think if it was the two of them and the two of us,
yeah.
I think that would be.
Well, there's so many times where Ronnie and I are very similar in certain things, and so many times when
me and Snoogey,
you and Snoogey are very similar in certain things.
Yeah.
So it would probably.
I think it'd just even out.
It would just even out, yeah. That would be so funny to see, though. More beneficial for them because we're freaking awesome.
Okay. All right, mate.
That was it.
Oh, that was it. That was the last one. I'm
Last
sorry.
question.
I didn't hype that one up enough.
Yeah, that's all right. Bit of downer.
Back that one up.
Episode 7. Wow. Well, that's the end of another of her chops. Chops. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're having so much fun. I love your guys' feedback.
Thank you guys so much
thank
for
you for
joining
loving
us.
us.
Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you so much.
As always, we love and appreciate you.
Take care, pork chops.
Don't forget to follow us on the socials
At Off Her Chops.
at Cassie Lee.
At Jessica McKay.
And don't forget to
Slay your day.